roosting bats. For full definition, I'm talking about roosting bats that are not inside my house. They have not penetrated the exterior of my house. They are not in my attic. They are not behind the soffits or screens. I see a lot of that posted online. That's not my problem. Mine are, they are resting at night, and when they rest, they shit. So their shit goes right in the corner and bounces by my front door to my deck, off my master bedroom. It's very nasty. I still got them. I've gotten a lot of questions from people saying, does this work? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. And by that, I mean, you really got to get this put exactly where they are attaching to the wood. So I've got half of the activity in the front of my house. Here's a picture of it. And I've repositioned these chrome discs up higher, and it totally got rid of them at this location here. Here in the back of my house, or my back patio by my master bedroom, I've repositioned them up. And last night I'm laying in bed and I swear I could hear the bats crawling up behind this. And then I looked out this morning and it looks like they actually pulled one of the staples out of one of the little circle rings. So I've slowed them down. I hadn't stopped them. This did not stop them at that location. At my other one it did. It's been 3 years since I first posted the video, and I played around with it a little bit more and more, and I still can't get rid of it. So I've got a new idea. I poached this from another person's YouTube video. Long story short, I bought, because I don't have any at the house, 700 yards of fishing line. This is the very thin stuff, 8-pound line. If you've got this around the house, use what you've got. If you need to go out and buy stuff, I went to Walmart, got this for like $2.50. They had a, I want to say 10-pound, but it's only 400 yards or 500 yards. I want more. And here's what I'm visioning doing. I need to unspool this into a big old bird's nest. Just a big old bob of fishing line in a beach ball size. And then I'm gonna go up on the side of the house and I'm going to staple this in that corner where the bats are still showing up. And hopefully this is gonna scare them, frighten them away. So let's go see if we can make this bird's nest of fishing line that I'm visualizing. I get it. I understand you're not going to be able to see the fishing line because it's clear. Which got me to thinking, would it have been better to get a yellow or a blue or a green colored fishing line? And then I'm thinking, bats, sonar, do they really see? But here's what I'm going to do. Let's just go something like this. See, we don't care, of course, if it knots up, because we want it to knot up. We want this to be knotty around, I'm trying to, it didn't take, because I can't see, even with my cheaters, the line's invisible. Can you see what I'm doing here? Is that showing up on camera? That's what I'm looking to do. See what that's starting to look like now? I want a lot of that because bats are not going to be able to fly through that. See where I'm going? Or see where I want to go? Loopy thing. See, I'm just looking at this right here and I'm going, there's no way a bat's going to fly through that. Granted, you got to get it all taped up and knotted up like that. But if you put that where the bats are, they're not going to fly or land on that. They're going to get out. That's going to tie them all up. I think this is going to work. So the secret here, besides the fact that I can't see much of this down there, is to make a big bird's nest of knots of this. They're going to drag down and distract the bats. Going to make them go somewhere else. This is not going to be an inviting, safe location for them. Tell me that bats are going to want to fly through that. I don't think so. Look at this. It's got to work. It's got to work. All right, so that's kind of what I was envisioning. Let me take you inside and show you a close-up of this. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you were a bat, would you want to fly in or nest next to this? All right, now, I got this all balled up, as small as I can make it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up there on the roof, I'm gonna stretch it out like this and tack it up into the corners where the bats are going. I know that's gonna work, but I gotta prove it to you. That's a bird's nest of fishing line. I'm really confident that this is gonna work. Let me show you what I did. You really gotta look for it to see it from the ground, but ain't no way a bat's gonna fly up in there, and if it does, it's gonna get caught. And I'm gonna have them trapped. They're gonna wake me up tonight. You can see there where they've been shitting or pissing or whatever. It's nasty. This is only one night's worth. It wasn't a busy night. Bird's nest of fishing line. Oh, and check out my other problem right down here. Hey. Right there is buckwheat. He comes in and eats all my shit. I don't care if he eats those plants there. Just a typical day in Park City. Okay, so I'm all done, wrapped up. Everything's put away. Getting ready to edit the video. This is my deck. That's the master. That's my den, and this is where they've been roosting, up there in that corner. And you really gotta look, you know, if you're just out here chilling, you gotta look up there and focus to see that bird's nest of fishing line. But I'm pretty confident that's gonna get rid of my bats. I'll be back in a few days and do a update. All right, so while I'm here editing this, I'm thinking, what is it about the bats? Why are they roosting, or are they really resting? They're only here at night. I never see them during the day. Where are they during the day? This has been going on for several years by now. And is this the same bat? Or is this a family of bats? Is this a mother bat teaching her baby bats behavior? And I'm their behavior. And I'm the place for them to come shit on my deck. Who knows anything about bats? Leave me a comment down below. First cup of coffee. Let's go check on my rat shit. The nest, fishing line nest is still up there. I think I'm gonna put a few more staples up there, but nothing here, nothing here, nothing on top, nothing down below. So far it looks like it's working, but one day does not make a whole week. That's what she said. Tuesday morning. Let's see if the bats have visited me. One piece of doo-doo. That's it. Wednesday morning. Day 3. Did the Batman come last night? Yep. Interesting. One piece of shit again. Definitely an improvement that I could live with. I'm wondering is that one piece of shit which has landed the same place 2 days in a row, just from the bat flying over there and going, oh shit, my landing location has been ruined. That's what I'm hoping. Man, what was I thinking? 700 yards. That's almost half a mile. And I don't think I have put a dent in the line. Let's make another nest of this stuff and stick it up there. Phase 2. All right, little bats, where are you going? What are you trying to do? I'm just gonna do something like that. And then we're gonna come over here, all the way down here with another one of these, like that. There's little dangly, stringy dealies. Let's try to get another bunch of you up in there. Oh yeah. And let's just go something like that. Man, I like that. So I got a lot of these little single loopy strands dangling. Yeah, I got it. That's gotta keep them out. I knew when I came up with this idea that I was onto something that would work. Okay, this is where I am at with adding that phase 2, that second layer of the fish line. So for the last 3 nights, I have accumulated 2 small pieces of the bat guano. I can call this a successful deterrent and call it quits from here. The other thing I keep coming back to is bats, intelligence, and behavior. Let's think about it. Look at the size of their brain. They can't be too smart. 2, it's got to be behavior. They keep coming back, or he keeps coming back to the exact same location at the same time every night, and he's gone by the same time every morning. How many times a night does he come by wanting to rest or roost here? And how many days is it going to take for him to finally realize, Oh, that place is screwed. I've got to find another place. Good morning. It's Thursday, morning number 4. The fish net is still up there. Not one piece of doo-doo, bat, guano, doo-doo, anywheres. Here's my real question. How is it that I am the only one in the whole World Wide Web that's been able to figure this out? Vote for me down there for the Nobel Peace Prize. And good morning. I'm tired. If you're wondering where the other chairs are, they're gonna... the garage being re-stained. Yeah, you gotta do that with teak. But what do we got going on over here? Ooh. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. I'm not sure what day it is, but I'm going to wrap up the video because god damn, that fishing line works. No more bat guano. I got rid of my bat problem, which means I got to move on to another problem to solve, because that's what I do. Hey, if you got a problem you need me to solve, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, I'm out of here. See ya.